Hello everybody, how is it going? I am Lucas and today we're going to be checking out an album from the 1975 called A Brief Inquiry into Online Relationships. Just a little disclaimer, this is the first time I've ever listened to this band before. I've heard about them and I know who they are because I got some peripheral like them and some of my other friends like them, but I've never checked them out before this album and I saw that it was dropping, so I decided to check it out. So the very first song we have on the album is literally called The 1975. The very first song is named after the band itself. It kind of would have been nice if they would have put this on their if they have a self-titled album and they put that song name, it'd be, you know, it'd be The 1975. The opening track short, it's just kind of like a bunch of random noise and stuff. And then you get some little lyrics and stuff that kick in. It's kind of, I guess you can call it an intro track. It's kind of odd and that was kind of my first introduction to these guys and I was kind of a little thrown off. The next song up is Two Time, it's T-O-O time. This song is good. It has a lot of synths in it. It has a nice hook in it. It's pretty much your classic 1975 song. These guys use a lot of synths in here, and this is the kind of song that I actually expected from them the first time when I was listening to them. So the next one up is How to Draw / Protractor. I think I said that right. This is an instrumental song, which surprised me. I didn't think these guys did instrumental songs because I know that they're like a pop rock band. That's how they're described. And I didn't think pop rock bands did instrumental, so that was actually really cool. The next song up is Love It If We Made It. This is actually a really good song. I can see this song being like a hit. Has a lot of reverb on the voice, so the voices sound really massive. It's a pretty dark song lyrically, but overall it's a really good song. It's just it draws you in very nicely. The next one up is Be My Mistake. This song also kind of threw me for a loop because I didn't know they did strip down stuff like this. Keep in mind, this is the first album I listened to these guys, so I don't know if they have some of this other stuff on their other albums. Be My Mistake. This is actually a really good song. It's very stripped back. You have some synths slightly in the background. You got the acoustic guitar going. I wouldn't say this is like a very John Mayer-ish song, but it's kind of in that same like old school John, kind of like stripped down type of thing. You could kind of maybe dance to this at a wedding, maybe. It's in that type of song. So the next one up is Sincerity Is Scary. The drum beat for this song is kind of like on the backbeat a lot, so it gives it kind of like almost like a proggy feel. Kind of almost makes it feel all the time, but it sounds really cool. It has a choir that comes in during the chorus, which makes it sound really fat and big, which is nice. This song kind of reminds me of an Alicia Keys song. I don't know why, but that's just kind of what it hit me with. I actually really liked this song. Next one up is I Like America and America Likes Me. This song kind of sort of sounds like a Kanye or a T-Pain song, just kind of the type of effects and stuff that they put on the vocals. This isn't one of the best songs on the album, but it has its place. It's kind of contrast to the songs that came before, it felt a little out of place to me, just a little bit. Next one up is The Man Who Married a Robot Love Theme. This song also kind of threw me for a loop because it isn't really a song. It's just kind of like a spoken word thing about a guy who's really lonely and he goes to the internet and they kind of make a joke to where it's like the internet's his best friend, but they always make a point to say, oh, we show humans having sex. Like they talk about porn a lot, which I thought was funny. It's also a very sad song, but it's also kind of funny at the same time. This kind of reminded me of Frank Zappa a little bit. The next one up is going to be Inside Your Mind. This was kind of a slow ballad. It's a really good song. This is another one that you can maybe like dance to at a wedding. It's a very relaxing song. Next one up is It's Not Living If It's Not You. It's Not Living If It's Not You. That's the name of it. 100% 80s pop tune, which is really cool. It has those synths in it. It has a big type of big 80s snare going on. It adds a lot of variety to the song because when the chorus kicks in, they make it get a little bit more busy and they keep it nice and fresh. The chorus has a good hook. This is the type of song that I stereotypically thought that this is what a lot of what these guys did. So showing up on here, it's really cool. It has an 80s flavor to it, but it's really nice. Surrounded by Heads and Bodies is the next song that's up. The acoustic guitar comes out again. This one's a little bit more upbeat than Be My Mistake. It's sort of a laid-back, sad ballad type song, which I find as we get more and more toward the end of the album, they're kind of throwing those a little bit in a little bit more. And it's a good contrast from the upbeat song that came before it. Mine is another slow ballad type song with some pianos and synths in the background. This could be another wedding dance type song. It's very relaxing. I liked that song. I Could Be More in Love. This one sort of sounds like a Michael Bolton song. Like when you're listening to it, you can kind of imagine Michael Bolton singing on a yacht. And Michael Bolton holds a special place in my heart because my mom was in love with him when I was growing up. So that's it. It has that 80s Michael Bolton feel to it. It also has that 80s synth going on in it, which is all over the place on this album. And then I actually have a little guitar solo in here, which is just another thing to stack onto the different variety that these guys have. And then the very last song is I Always Want to Die Sometimes. The acoustic guitar comes back out. It starts the song. The song has, this one's a little bit more straightforward type of song on the album. It has its verse, chorus, very straight ahead. It's a very well put together, and it's a very good, strong song to end the album. It is one of the stronger songs on the album. Coming from someone who mainly listens to a lot of metal and a lot of harder stuff, venturing into the 1975 is a very good treat because I didn't realize how diverse they are. You know, they have slow ballads, they have their 80s pop songs, they even have, you know, their Frank Zappa-ness to them, which shocked me a lot because when I think of pop band, I think of like music that's fed into a formula and that's spit out, that's just set up to sell records. But this album isn't really that. It explores a lot of different areas. It has a lot of different sounds. It's very diverse, which I would almost put these labels these guys as prog pop, just to the fact because they cover a lot of different styles, and they're not, I feel that they're not really afraid to go and explore stuff. They do have their hits that they write on here, and those are some really good songs, but it seems as this, okay, they charted out, okay, we have our hits that we have to write, okay, now let's go have fun and just do some crazy crap just for the hell of it. I really did like this album a lot. I don't really know if I have any complaints about it. Overall, I think I'm gonna have to give it a 4.5 out of 5. If you're in a mood to like chill and relax and you kind of want to contrast some other, like for me it's good because I can listen to this, you know, if I've been listening to a lot of metal and I'm burnt out, and I can throw this on and it's very good. It's very different and refreshing from what I normally listen to, but it's also really good at the same time. It doesn't fit that stereotype of, you know, pop music being kind of lame, and they sing about love and stuff, but they also sing about, you know, different other things, and they're, like I said, they like to explore, which I find that's really cool. So enough about me. What did you think about this album? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Definitely let me know in the comments down below. If you like this review, definitely don't forget to smash that like button, and if you want some more reviews, click that subscribe button. That's for me. I'm gonna have to be out. Peace.